What is going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quartering. Having an absolutely wonderful Friday. Thanks, everyone, for checking out coffeebrandcoffee.com yesterday. Had a great day of sales. A lot of new customers checking out our coffees, teas, and cocos using promo code TheQuartering. So greatly appreciate that. We've got a supplemental today from Matt Taibbi about good old Adam Schiff and his ban requests and de-amplification. These are the type of requests I'm most interested in because they are your government, our government here in the United States anyway, directly infringing on citizens' First Amendment rights. Somebody like Adam Schiff and his office, I believe, should be brought up on charges, and the individuals at which he or they requested the de-amplification should absolutely be filing massive lawsuits. Twitter files, supplemental. More Adam Schiff ban requests and de-amplification. House staff Democrat Adam Schiff wrote to Twitter quite often asking that tweets be taken down. This important use of taxpayer resources involved an ask about a Peter Douche parody photo of Joe Biden. The DNC also made the same request. You see this? Sloppy Joe is trending. I wonder if it's because of this. You can't tell if it's fake because Jill isn't covering for him. Well, yeah, you can't. I mean, it looks totally fake. What do you mean? You hear, again, Stacia Cardile, also on this list, a bunch of people I'm not exactly immediately familiar with, but they're on the first name basis. Yoel, the DNC reached out this morning about a different tweet with the same image, but a different contextual context. So you have SIE Rabbit, Trump and Biden are, well, and then also Nate's Liver. Well, same person, change your name, but it's SIE Rabbit. Now, if this is an American citizen, I would think that there's some grounds for a lawsuit here. The real issue, though, was that Donald Trump retweeted the pic. Everyone remembers that in like 2015, 2016, 2017, a retweet from Donald Trump was like a termination sentence on Twitter. It happened to Savannah Hernandez. It happened to lots of people. Carpe Diem, really. If Donald Trump retweeted you, they got you. The real issue is Donald Trump retweeted the Biden pic. To its credit, Twitter refused to remove it, with Trust and Safety Chief Yoel Roth saying it had obvious humorous intent, and any reasonable observer, apparently not a Schiff staffer, could see that it was doctored. Yoel writes, "Hi folks, this is a pretty clearly edited GIF created with humorous intent. Any reasonable observer could identify that it's doctored, and there's no nexus to harm anyone involved. It's not a violation of our rules. Yoel." This is in response to somebody saying it was made using Mug Life, which uses computer version technology to analyze blah, 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 blah. Okay. And Adam Schiff staffer Jeff Lowenstein didn't give up, claiming there was a slippery slope of concern here. "Hi, Lauren and all. I wanted to follow up on this question. We're familiar with manipulated media policy and can see some reasons that it offered, but slipping back or stepping back, it's an instance of a candidate using a machine manipulated image to damage his opponent. Wah, 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 wah. We're prepared to accept this. It doesn't fall into the policy given, but there's a slippery slope of concern here." Meaning, you didn't take it down. Okay, well, we're prepared to accept that. And make no mistake about it, too, or also remember that, our government here in the United States was constantly flexing on Twitter, pressuring them. And so was the mainstream media, probably in lockstep. Twitter also refused requests for bans of content about Schiff and his staff. By the way, everyone should meme Adam Schiff into oblivion at this point. Example, quote, "Complete suppression of any and all search results about Mr. Misko and other committee staffers," Twitter said would not be conceivable. Further list of asks, parentheses, demands, in the attached PDF, many fall outside the remediations available under the cited policies. For example, a sweeping removal of any and all content about Mr. Misko and other committee staff. Aren't these public servants? Why would they be afforded this level of protection? This level of, media, stepping in and protecting them. Even when Twitter didn't suspend an account, that didn't mean they didn't act. Schiff's office repeatedly complained about Q-related activity that were often tweets about other matters, like the identity of the whistleblower or the Steele dossier. You see, what else could... So again, I don't know if these people are American citizens, but if they were, they certainly have a case. And maybe even if they're not. But, you have Pat Reed here, Swift Red. You have Randall Caledoni. Funny, all 5 are involved in this fake dossier. Then you have, this certainly seems like a regular old person. So lots of people. 7, Twitter policy at the time did not ban Q, but de-amplified such accounts. About the batch of tweets that were included above, Twitter executives wrote, quote, "We can internally confirm that a number of the accounts flagged were already included in de-amplification." So how many more government accounts were included in de-amplification? Schiff's office had concerns about the de-amplification, though. It might make it harder on law enforcement to track the offending tweeters. What? Why was law enforcement tracking them? 9, we appreciate greatly. Quote, "We are curious whether any de-amplification measure implemented by Twitter's enforcement team, which we greatly appreciate, could impede the ability of law enforcement to search Twitter for potential threats about Misko and other staff." I'm not sure how this Misko individual got tied in everything. I have to go back and look it up. Certainly a staffer with Adam Schiff, but they seem awfully worried about protecting them, about de-amplifying any tweets about them, about any kind of interactions involving them. Of course, Twitter had no editorial input on this. Now, you look at the reaction to all of this, and, every one of these examples I feel like should be tried. You have actual laws here being broken. And this, by the way, hey, somebody's using my Twitter files thing. At least give me credit. 326,000 views. Hey. Okay, maybe this isn't mine. Maybe it's not mine. I can't remember what my intro looks like. Even though right now it seems like the Democrats certainly are fine tossing Joe Biden by the wayside as more and more files keep getting found laying around. You see new Twitter files. Now we know why Schiff is protesting so much. More Adam Schiff files. And again, this is a valid point too made in the comment thread. Yes, the Twitter files is just the tip of the iceberg, because Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, Reddit, TikTok, Google, Amazon, Snapchat, Microsoft, Netflix, YouTube, all of these people almost certainly did the exact same thing. Here, if you're watching this video, this is why I talk about alt tech so much, or new tech. I know you might be, if you're watching this video on Rumble, Odyssey, or BitChute, I appreciate you. If you're watching on YouTube, I appreciate you. But every time there's a new possible place for me to put my videos and try and reach people, I'm all about it, because all these people did work together. There's just no denying it. There's just no way that there'd be, it'd be like saying, oh, they did all this stuff. They infringed on American people's First Amendment rights, but they only did it on Twitter. Of course they did it on YouTube. I think about YouTube, and I take it personally because so many of my peers were banned or demonetized on this platform, which is why I'm working on something super secret that we'll probably announce in a few months. But, it's wild to watch just, and, unfortunately, I may have been wrong. I don't think I'm wrong about the drip feed of Twitter files, because we're still talking about it. Even though I notice, even in my own viewership, my regular viewers are less and less interested in it. A throwaway story about, an OF model who identified as a dog was more popular than any Twitter files I've uploaded in weeks. But, I still think there's an important reason to continue to cover this. And so we can continue to apply pressure. Like, I want Adam Schiff charged. I want him expelled. This is a direct infringement on United States citizens' First Amendment rights, or constitutionally protected rights. And people are just like, I guess I'll retweet it. I guess I'll talk about it. It's insane. And especially, again, when you amplify this to all the other places that it almost certainly happened, Twitter, YouTube, Reddit, Facebook, the level of suppression on, first of all, American citizens' constitutionally protected rights is enormous. And then also, obviously, everybody else around the world who, Twitter seemed to find to suppress. It's absolutely insane. I hope you're enjoying my coverage. If you are, please do leave a like on the video. And if you haven't yet, please hopefully today will be the day, earn your subscription. There's a button down below wherever you're watching. I hope that you will subscribe. Hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll talk to you again real soon.